I didn't go to a big university right out of high school, and I don't regret it one bit. During my junior and senior year of high school, I was just living in the moment, hanging out with my friends, playing baseball, didn't really care at all about my future. And then boom, graduation hits. I look around, all my peers seem like they have it all figured out. Going to this university, have this scholarship, majoring in this degree. Meanwhile, I hadn't applied anywhere, and it seemed like all the deadlines had passed. I knew I probably wanted to get a degree, but I didn't have a plan. And that's what led me to community college. Not because I had it all figured out, but because I didn't. And spending $20K a year to figure it out didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. So today, I want to break down my experience going to community college, the good, the bad, and what it led to. Let's start with the good. Obviously, the most intriguing part about going to community college is how inexpensive it is compared to these universities. I was paying about a fourth of what my friends going to these big schools were paying, and I still got a pretty good education as well. Second, the class sizes were way smaller. I really got to engage and learn about the professors one-on-one, and I probably wouldn't have gotten that if I was in these big lecture halls at these universities. A lot of my professors were super relatable, and they honestly could have probably ended up at these big universities getting paid more, but they chose to stay local because they actually cared about their students in their community. I didn't feel like I was just another face in the classroom. A lot of these professors ended up being my mentors and even friends. But maybe the biggest win of community college was the freedom it gave me. Yes, I was still living at my house with my parents, but that ended up being a blessing. I wasn't surrounded by constant distractions or parties, but I really got to sit back, think, and ask myself, what do I really want to do with my life? Which is something I think everyone should be asking themselves. I got to work at Topgolf, which meant I got to make some money. I met some pretty amazing people there as well. I also got to use my school's free gym to lift consistently. I joined business club, and through that, I got to compete in some pretty fun business competitions as well. Looking back, that season really gave me time to grow in ways I probably wouldn't have if I would have went to a 4-year school right out of high school. Now, I'll keep it real with you guys. It wasn't perfect. So here's why community college wasn't so great. First off, the social life just isn't the same. There's no dorms, no campus parties. My school didn't even have a football team. And if your community college does have a football team, let's be honest, they're probably not that hype. So yeah, you definitely miss out on that old classic college experience. And if you don't make an effort to connect with people, it can get kind of lonely. Another thing is, a lot of these students have different responsibilities. Some are working full time, some are working overtime, some are parents, some just show up to class and leave right after. So there's not that same spirit, not the same energy that a university would bring. And I won't lie, there were times I felt like I was left out. I'll be scrolling on Snapchat or Instagram and I'll just see my friends at parties, my friends at football games, social events. I was like, man, I feel like I'm missing something. That part was hard sometimes. But looking back, community college was one of the best decisions I've ever made. It gave me space to grow up a little. I learned how to manage my time, balance work and school, and actually take my education seriously. I saved a lot of money, I got to figure out what I want to study, and now I'm off in the fall to get my bachelor's degree at a university. Community college gave me a second chance of figuring things out, and I'm so grateful for that. I could say a whole lot more about my experience, but for now, I'll leave you guys with this. Don't be afraid to take a different path. Everyone's journey is different. Embrace your journey. Don't be comparing yourself to your friend's journey, what all your peers are doing around you. Nah, you are your own person. God created you with your own passions, with your own personality. You're different from those other people. So don't try to fit in. Do what you want to do, okay? And if you're feeling lost, trying to figure out your next step, that's okay. You're not alone. Ask God, ask your family, ask yourself the hard questions, and trust me, you will find the answers. I want you guys to drop a comment if there's a specific part of my journey that you guys want me to dive deeper on, and I appreciate everyone who stuck around to the end of the video. I wish you guys all the best on your future journeys.